Greetings, YouTube. We have a very patient summoner who has been waiting for a crystal opening commentary. That's right, Mr. Pantom, who also has some pretty cool letters in his name. And he is starting this off by showing us the final 1% of his journey. And if you're wondering where exactly this is, 701 successful hits, right? So you think 701 successful hits, probably not the Abyss, right? Probably not going to happen. And then you see the layout and you're like, oh, that looks so familiar. What is that layout? And then it hits you. Somebody is still beyond all hope, aka somebody is still 100% completing Labyrinth of Legends, getting that 5-star Ultron, the 5-star Generic Awakening Gem, the 45,000 5-star shards, and the 100 class-based Signature Stone crystals. So, it is still happening, even though I don't know if I'm ever going to do it. I just feel like maybe if I complete everything else in the game and I'm just bored and I've got a bunch of revives in my overflow and I figure why not take down some passive Labyrinth. But otherwise, where the game is now, that 5-star Generic Awakening Gem we got for free as Cavalier members on Christmas from Kabam Santa in 2019. Those Signature Stones are worth maybe $20, considering they're class-based and not generics. I don't know anybody that uses Labyrinth Ultron and 45,000 5-star shards. I guess you could argue it's worth about $100, maybe at most $200, but that's being real inflation when it comes to those shards. So it's more about just the ability to brag about it, to say you did it. All right, now Elsa, this is a champion that you all have written into me and said, Prof, I think she deserves to be almost in the God tier consideration, given how great she is. She's not middle of the pack for her class. She's at the top. And you've done a good job of convincing me. I always love to evolve my opinions with facts, and you've sent me some really great fighting facts from her. In life, we live in this world where, like, somehow if you disagree with somebody, that means that they can't grow, or they can't be wrong, or they can't admit that they're wrong. And that's unfortunate, because if we want to get better as human beings, we've got to realize that we all can improve. So, just a little bit of rant as Guillotine is landed on. She is a cut above the rest still, and I am somebody that loves Guillotine. But when Guillotine 2099 came out, you talk about who ranks regular Guillotine versus Guillotine 2099, and literally it's like 100% to 0%. I don't know anybody that's taken their 6-star Guillotine to rank 2 or their 5-star Guillotine to rank 5, but I know a lot of people who have taken their 5-star Guillotine to rank 5 and their 6-star Guillotine to at least rank 2. All right, Kingpin. An Iceman sandwich with Kingpin. That is beyond random. Okay, well, there you have it. That was weird. We've got one more 5-star. You know, if you 100% complete Labyrinth of Legends and somehow out of it you get something like your first Domino or Corvus, maybe you get that Nick Fury you've been waiting on, Omega Red, Stark Spidey, Blade, Ghost, Captain Marvel movie, etc., that would be worth it. But right now, it's just kind of like a reminder of, it's a good accomplishment. But a Green Goblin, I mean, I'm not sitting here thinking, oh, man, I want 100% complete Labyrinth of Legends too, so I can get Green Goblin. Dang it. Yeah. Let's do it. No, not how I'm thinking. So that was fun. And now a short video, too, that he kind of threw in. His question that he was trying to answer is 100% completing Labyrinth of Legends still worth it? And right now, depending on how many units he used, revives, I say no. That might be a controversial hot take, but it's just how I feel compared to everything else from the variant rewards to Abyss. But that is by far the best champion he has opened. And Human Torch, for the first time, is great. So that is ending this very average crystal opening with a bit of a mic drop, but now that we have a 6-star, this is really where the stakes are raised and where we start to ask ourselves, is this going to be somebody that we can take to rank 2? And most of the time, I'd say like 75% of the time, the answer is no. The answer is hell no in this case. This guy, I hate fighting him on defense still, but my goodness, offensively, even with that OG Black Panther synergy, just not somebody that I would ever consider taking past maybe even rank 2. So there you have it, YouTube. I get why people do it. I get why it's cool to be able to have that title and to say that you 100% completed it. But the rewards are so 2017, 2018, and they used to be worth thousands of dollars, and now they're worth a couple $100. And so the difference in whether or not you have to use more than a couple $100 worth of units to be able to do it, it's just not worth it to me at this point in the game. But a lot of you disagree, and I completely respect that and understand why. Thanks again to Pantom for submitting these 2 videos to commentate. Congrats on 100% completing Labyrinth of Legends. It is still a major accomplishment of which you should be very proud.